And we're back for another video. Here you can see me installing the floor panels in the rear seat area. These were actually a lot harder to put in than I expected. The access panels on the side were not too bad, but make sure that you put the nut plates on the longeron more inboard than outboard to make it easier to rivet them in place. I'd also recommend using the MS21051 nut plates on the end of each of those access panels because it's a lot easier to install the rivets. I'm pulling some of the blind rivets with a pneumatic rivet puller. It's certainly not a necessary tool, but it is a pretty nice one to have considering how many hundreds of these rivets you're going to place. If you observe closely, you will notice that there are 2 extra rows of countersunk holes for the floor panels, and that's because I put 2 of the stiffeners in reverse orientation, which meant that I had to drill a new set of holes, and that was a fairly tedious task to make sure they lined up perfectly. When you install the brake pedals on the rudder pedals, make sure that you're paying attention to the alignment. The pictures on the first step of this do not explain it very well. They just say that one is a mirror image of the other. But I ended up having to take 2 of them off and switching them around because I put the wrong pedal in the wrong place. Got the rudder cables partly installed last night. The important thing to note is that you should not install these snap bushings before the cable, because the spade end of the cable does not fit through one of these snap bushings while it's installed.